Hey, what's up guys, it's Ren Creates, and today I'm bringing you guys another Dark Souls 3 video. So recently I uploaded a Siegwart of Katarina Returns video where I was showing gank spanking as in the thumbnail. I now come to the realization that that's really incorrect. I did beat a gank or two in there, I did do a bit of gank spanking, but a lot of it was gonkers, and I'm gonna first start off this video by saying that if you read the title you know what this video is about, so I just want to get this out of the way in case people are still a bit confused between gankers and gonkers. So gonkers are co-opers that are just trying to get through the game, and if you invade them they're gonna gank you. So you might see like these two-man teams where they kind of look like they're going through like the ring city, and you know, you're in their way, they're going to gank you. It's just how it is. They're gonkers. Now gankers are people that go specifically out of their way just to win and basically just to make invaders salty by just getting a 3-4 man team together and going straight after invaders. Their main goal is just to get the invader as salty as possible through not only overwhelming them with many numbers of teams of players and also PvE being down, no friendly fire, just outnumbered in general. It's no wonder that gankers are so annoying. So in this video today, now that we gotten that out of the way, we're going to be talking about how to beat ganks in Dark Souls 3 in 2021. I want to first start off this video by saying there are plenty of videos out there to beat ganks in Dark Souls 3. You could just watch Get Good videos, to be honest. There's plenty of people that have done it before me. If anything, this is just a little bit of an update. Also, I'm going to be going over the real state of the game and where I think Dark Souls 3 is at as of right now. Not just for invaders, but just its longevity. But first, I want to start with how to beat gankers. So, in 2021, most gankers are just going to be filled to the brim with bullshit. They're going to be 3-man, 4-man teams. They're going to be hurling spells at you. I'm talking about the Chaos Vestige, the Crystal Soul Spears, the Sunlight Spears. It's just going to be a nasty time. And as soon as you start panic rolling, just spam rolling away, they're going to just start R1 rushing you until you're dead. And if that ever does happen, just Alt F4, because people like that do not deserve to get the satisfaction of having a victory. I know a lot of people are going to say that's the complete opposite of what you want to be doing, because you know you're basically rage quitting, but let's be honest, most of the times they want the reaction, they want the point down, they want to send the hate mail, and that's just the whole point of ganking. But yeah, most ganks you're going to encounter now, not all ganks are like that. There are certain ganks which sometimes might be, most ganks are 4-man teams, so it's going to be a bit more difficult, but there are 3-man team ganks. And even in those situations, ganking comes down to 4 specific, very crucial elements: your build, 40 vigor or higher, understanding the area, and knowing who you're up against. Let's first start with builds. There's plenty of builds to choose from. Just like PvP, use the playstyle that best fits you. I personally found this Vihander to be an exceptionally great gank spank weapon, or gonk spank weapon, or whatever the hell. A gank, gonk, they're basically the same thing. It's multiple players teaming up at you at once, except one is doing specifically to just grief, but you didn't need that. Anyways, find a weapon that best fits you. I tried out Morton's Great Hammer, but I just wasn't having good luck with it. I feel like most times I was just up in a corner, and if I did pull off the weapon art, I'm usually left with my Tears of Denial procced. It didn't work too well. But yeah, just figure out what your playstyle is and then try to find a build based around it. Preferably one that has Tears of Denial on it. Put a little bit of faith in your build. Now let's talk about vigor. So 40 vigor or higher, please. Some of my builds have like 37 vigor, but 40 is really where you want to be at. You want that maximum health pool, especially if you're going to be taking on ganks. Multiple players, you're going to need as much health as you can to survive. So very important. Now let's talk about areas to invade. So there's plenty of areas to invade in Dark Souls 3. Some of the biggest hotspots obviously would be Pontiff, Bonfire, and Gank City, or the Ring City, Inner Wall. But Overall, those are where you're going to find most of the ganks. And when it comes to your invasion spot, your soul level is going to matter. So I'm not really one that wants to go for low level invasions, especially not like within 10 where it's just a bunch of twink builds. It sucks. And you will find gankers there, believe it or not, or gonkers. I have encountered quite a few just to experiment. But I primarily like to stay around soul level 120. If 95 just seems really weird. 60, I don't really know. Is there much activity in 60 when it comes to PvP, or is it all just gonkers? I'm not really sure. And just where you're going to invade is really important. So get a good understanding of the area, where all the enemies are at, so you can hide within the mob if shit gets a bit too crazy. Many times, a lot, especially in Gank City, the Herald Knights have really saved my ass of many times, because I'm not the best player in the world. I'm no ChasetheBro. And gankers can get fucking crazy, and when it gets to the point where you're panic rolling, you're at low health, they're just R1 spamming you or running R1 spamming you, it gets really annoying. So hiding within the PvE isn't really like a pussy move, to be honest. It's honestly like, what else you're gonna do? Let them kill you or alt F4? So yeah, try to get within just understand where everything's at in your area. Because most times there's a few little tidbits and secrets that can actually help you, like hiding behind a wall from spells, or cutting off players' attacks and making them hit walls by cutting corners. There's some really effective tips that could save you, because in Dark Souls, one simple mistake can just lead to you losing and seeing a "you died" screen. I know a lot I've talked about so far is just common sense and shit that pretty much every Souls player knows, but I just wanted to go over it just in case. There is nothing wrong with having co-invaders. However, it's more of a luxury than a given. Co-invaders you're most likely to find, but sometimes there just won't be any co-invaders and you're just gonna have to take them on by yourself. Invading is all about the get good. Looking at it from the two sides, gankers just don't want to lose. They want to win. It's their whole reason. They're all about the here, the now. Gankers just want to win. And that's why most builds are just complete BS that you run into. Like I said before, they're all wielding giant greatswords, heavy armor, spell throwing gods, all that BS. And they're all just running towards you. And they usually have armor and builds that complement each other, so that it's pretty much impossible for you to win unless you've got a certain tactic or plan up your sleeve. And that could be really helpful too, like understanding the enemy and where you're gonna go. It's really important that I know, they're gonna likely all be hammering at you at once. It's how gankers are. Dark Souls 3 has two ingredients for success: timing and spacing. The timing of attacks is extremely important, whether it be attacking, spell casting, or even just dodging in general. Timing is so important. And spacing, being the second one, is even, it is just as important. The best way to beat a gank is plucking them off one by one if you can. Now that's really unlikely since ganks usually stick together. But if somehow you can get them to like spread apart by using PvE, it's really effective. And that's a really good way to spank ganks. Or again, use a really powerful ultra great sword like Zweihander, or basically any weapon that can hit multiple opponents within one swing. Usually horizontal swinging weapons with a good length on them are really good. I know Gundur's Halberd is an excellent one for just charging and getting the swing. Sometimes to get off their A game when it comes to dodging, it's pretty effective. But again, I'm talking more for myself. When I do ganks, again, I usually go for ultra great swords like Zweihander that have the ability of hyper armor, good physical attack, and also the reach of being able to hit multiple opponents at once, which can stagger a gank. And that is really why I like ultra great swords when it comes to ganking. Now you can also do spells, which is actually one I like to do. I run a bluey build and it's running pretty good. I've got a few gank spanks with them. Maybe they were gonker spanks, I don't know, but basically there were 2 3-man teams and it was incredible. But again, I think that spells are definitely underpowered in Dark Souls 3 compared to DSR. Let's get to the big question, how is the game doing? Dark Souls 3 in 2021 is very similar to Dark Souls 3 in 2020. I can't really say there's much else different going on with it, PvP wise. And overall, the game's kind of where it's going to be until the release of Elden Ring. So if you're looking forward for Elden Ring, that's DS3 is probably what you're playing right now. I see a lot of people putting their name Elden Ring. It's definitely got the hype for it. And I think DS3, I'm not going to say its lifespan is ending, but the game seems about the same as 2020. That's not bad. You can definitely like go into duels and you'll find somebody at soul level 20 like really fast. Gankers are still here, gonkers still here. I think the biggest thing DS3 really has going for it, besides its PvP, is gotta be its mods. Its mods are fantastic. I can't tell you how great Honest Merchant Wex Dust is for these builds and invasions and PvP in general. Then there's Cinders, the Champions mod, there's the gun mod, the Pokemon mod. There's a lot of mods to download, and I think that that's definitely what you want to do if you're getting bored of the main game and haven't already. But yeah, that is Gankers in Dark Souls 3 and how the game's doing. I know that part was pretty lackluster, but really it's not much different from 2020. But thank you guys so much for watching, especially till the end. Like, Jesus Christ, I've been rambling for quite a bit, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed and got value from the content. If you didn't, that's fine. Drop a dislike. A lot of you salty gankers probably will anyways. Do be sure to subscribe if you're new for more Souls content, and never miss a video by hitting the bell. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. I love all you guys. Please stay safe and sayonara.